I am somebody who is very much into their hair care and their skin care. I mean, I devote a lot of time. And I really got convicted because having your hair done and really taking care of it and your skincare, it is wonderful. It's a good thing, don't get me wrong. But what good is it if your hair is done, your skin is looking good, and your insides is failing? Maybe not failing, but they're not as healthy as they should be. We should give as much priority to how we feed our bodies and how we take care of our inner self as we do our external self. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, literally me again, taking care of my hair. I'm deep conditioning my hair while I do that. You know, I got to multitask. This is what I do. I'm a special needs mom. I don't have a lot of time to do me. So I got to get it in what I can fit it in. I'm a Christian, and the one thing that really have convicted me is in the Bible, it talks about how as a believer, my body is supposed to be the temple of the Holy Ghost. So then is it really fair that this body, which is supposed to be God's temple, is a trash can? I'm gonna be very real and very transparent. If your body is the temple of God, you shouldn't be feeding it any and everything. And I know that's so much easier said than done. It's not like I've arrived, don't get me wrong. It's just that when I first started this channel, my intent was to sort of journey, with you guys through my health walk, like how I was going to lose weight. And the one mistake I made was I made it about weight loss. It should not be about weight loss. Weight loss should be the byproduct of living a healthy lifestyle. So I really want to make some changes. This is not about getting ready for New Year's and having New Year's resolutions. No, because it's October and I need to start today. I really need to start today. When I first started this channel and I did my first video of myself, taking a little shot of my body, I probably weighed 40 pounds less than I do now. That is embarrassing, but it's a wake-up call that you can't just eat whatever you want and expect your body to just bounce back and do everything. I am 54 years old. I will be 55 in January. Hence why I like to try and take care of my skin and my hair. But it would be nice if my liver at 55 wasn't looking like it's 95. Just saying. So I've done a lot of diets. I've done keto. I've done Weight Watchers. I've done Jenny Craig. I've done basically Atkins. You name it, I've likely tried it, except for one, Mediterranean diet. And so I'm trying to make this whole thing less about weight loss and more about just feeding my body well, just giving my body the nutrients that it needs. And from what I researched, the Mediterranean diet is really good with that. It doesn't eliminate a lot of different foods. Like keto, for example, eliminates basically everything that's not like meat and some vegetables. That's an oversimplification, but at least on the Mediterranean diet, you can have a little bit of grains. Obviously not a plate full, but you can have a little. You can have a little pasta, some olive oil, but in very small amounts. I just want to be able to feed myself in a way that is satisfying, but not killing my insides. Decided to start with the Mediterranean diet and many of the principles, which is a lot of consumption of olive oil, avocado. I know macadamia nut oil is something. I don't like macadamia nuts. I tried. I don't. So I'm going to stick with olive oil. I'm still going to consume a little coconut oil, and I'm going to try, I do avocado oil and avocados. I'm having a little bit of pasta, a little tiny bit of rice. And when I say a little bit, literally the palm of my hand type, because it's very easy to overeat that stuff too. I'm going to try to fill my plates with vegetables like asparagus. I don't love asparagus. Two stalks is good enough for me, but broccoli, green beans, sweet potatoes. I really just recently started eating sweet potatoes. I'm adding in salmon. I didn't really love salmon in the past, but it's okay when you make it the right way. And Trader Joe's has this salmon rub that actually makes the salmon taste really, really good. So Those are some of the foods that I'm adding to my diet that I really didn't consume before. But anyway, I'm doing all this rambling, but I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I'm consuming now that will help me to jumpstart this health journey and this Mediterranean diet. Enjoyed looking at some of the foods that I'll be eating and consuming. I really want to stick to this because I want to feed my body in a way that honors God, and I also just want to just do the best for what I have. Like, I'm so grateful for this life that I have. A lot of people didn't make it to 54 years old. And so I would like to see many more years, should Jesus Christ tarry and not come right away. I'd like to see more years. And the only way I can do that, living long and strong, is to do right by my body. That's just the dietary piece of it. As far as fitness and everything, I do take these boxing classes, but I only go like maybe once a week, which is not nearly enough. But I started also using my virtual reality headset from Meta. And doing workouts, boxing workouts and other workouts with virtual reality. And when I tell you I sweat. I mean, I'm really getting it in. I still take supplements. I'm always going to be a supplement girl. I just feel like I can't get everything that I need from my diet. But the only difference now is that I'm not going to focus on, supplementation and then eating whatever I want. I'm going to focus on letting food be my medicine, so to speak. If you feed your body right, hopefully as you get older, you won't need medication. And thankfully, even at this age, I don't take medication. I just do supplements. That is my plan. Let me know. Let's get a conversation going. Like, are you dealing with any concerns about your health, how you feed your body? What are your struggles? I struggle. I do. I struggle a lot, but I'm just trusting God that He's helping me out of these struggles, that I will be able to bear the weight of temptations where I can literally just say no, at least most of the time. There's times, where you want to have a little treat, and I just don't want that little treat to be like, I need dessert every day. Like, I don't really want to do that. What I want to do is maybe have a little bit of fruit. I'm going to have a half a cup of fruit, which will be the berries that I showed you earlier in the video. And that's what I'm going to focus on as far as snacks. I will have some nuts and seeds because that's part of the Mediterranean diet also. But even with that, I know I need to be very careful because not all nuts are created equal, and some of them are made with hydrogenated oils and things like that. And I really don't want to consume those. Plus, nuts are really easy to overeat. I'm not down with the raw nut thing. I can't. Certain things I just can't. I gotta start where I am. If that means less nuts and more seeds, I'd actually rather eat more seeds. For example, I like sunflower seeds. I will eat pumpkin seeds a little bit here and there because they're a little bit salty, but that's not something I would overeat. I also really like flax seeds and chia seeds. So those are things that, I'm implementing into my diet that I didn't show earlier in the video. But, again, one step at a time, literally just focusing on filling my refrigerator, my freezer, my pantry. Well, not pantry. I don't have a pantry. My kitchen cabinets with foods that are wholesome foods that will feed my body. I'll catch you in my next video. I know I said I was going to do this finance video where I was going to show you my new budgeting system, but I just haven't had a chance to record it. It's just easier for me to record this type of video because, I'm sitting here and I'm just rambling. But I am going to do it. I'm going to do it before the end of this year. That's for sure. Because, you know, I'm budgeting every month and it's actually been simplified. So it's something I really want to share with you because I do think it will help the overwhelmed budgeter. Thanks for watching.